Welcome to Eclectic Ideas. Today we're unboxing the HOMELYLIFE portable car air compressor pump. So let's open this unit and see what comes with it. The first thing I'm noticing is a deluxe felted carrying bag so we can be super portable and organized. We have a user manual. We have the unit itself. It's compact, lightweight, and very sleek looking. Let's leave that plastic film on it for now. We got a variety of nozzles here for the various inflatables, a charging cable, and an air compressor hose. It's a freeze and wear resistant nylon braided tube that resists breaking down, it's explosion proof, and it withstands high temperatures, and has a locking mechanism here. Let's cover the inflation nozzles. There's a ball inflation needle pin, there is a nozzle for the swim inflatables, there's a bicycle tire inflation nozzle, and there is a rubber boat nozzle. This is handy because you can air up your car tires, your bicycle tires, your motorcycle tires, or your basketball tires, all with one unit. Now let's connect the air compressor hose. Right here, the orange end is going to just twist in nicely, get it a little bit tight, and this is where the air actually is going to come out of the unit and flow into your tire. Let's take that back out, and you'll notice here you can charge with a USB-C, so you can literally power up anywhere, or you can discharge the unit and you can actually charge your phone with it, which is a great safety feature. It does want us to power the unit fully before we use it, so let's go ahead and connect it to our power brick and let it charge. Now as soon as it gets some power, you can see where your battery life indicator is, and it's about halfway charged. If we long press the middle button, we're going to get the full display. And you can see that it's in auto mode right now. It's a little automobile there. If we press the top button, we will turn on the flashlight. This is just the regular constant burn white flashlight mode. If we press twice, we will get slow flash mode for the SOS version. And if we press 3 times, we're going to get a strobe effect, and another push turns it off. If we depress the bottom button, we will run through the different modes like car, auto, ball, all that thing, so that you can choose which one you want to inflate, and you can push your pressure with either side, increase it or decrease it with the toggle switches. Okay, let's just peel off this protective cover, and you can see the display a little more clearly. It's a good cover. You can re-adhere it later if you want. So the HOMELYLIFE portable car air compressor has 4 pressure modes. It has PSI, it has bar, it has kPa, and kilograms per centimeter squared. Now when our air compressor hose is connected to the tire, the screen is going to show the tire pressure. We can preset the pump to the exact amount of tire pressure we want, and the pump will stop inflating when it gets to that point, when it reaches our preset value. Now our first victim is going to, as we twist this orange end back into the unit, our first victim is going to be a very depressed little soccer ball, and we're going to try to inflate him, and we're going to try 2 pounds per square inch. I think it actually says 8. It's a very old one. It's been kicked around a lot in life. I don't want to overwhelm it, at first. So let's test out our unit and the ball and see which one can handle it. So if you notice, it's at 8 right here. That was a suggestion. So we're gonna toggle down to, let's go with 2, I think. So there's 4.53. Oh, look, it went to 150 pounds PSI per square inch. I think that may be a little much for our soccer ball. I think it's just going to explode and go poof, kind of vaporize into the air. So I don't really recommend a science experiment like that. Maybe for another channel. So let's set it to 3 and let's start it pumping. Now this unit will fill 60 basketballs for you. If you needed that, like say you had a basketball team, you could do it. And there we go. It actually did it just fine. I can feel air going into the ball, and it will bounce now. It's not full, but it'll bounce. So yeah, it worked. And let's unlock this and withdraw that. Just pull that little pin out, and let's put in the inflatable ball pin. And let's lock it into place like so. And then here's our 4 deflated little stay ball chair. Now, like a wobble cushion, a stay ball chair incorporates an idea called active sitting. So while you're sitting at your desk, you still get some movement and stuff for your core muscles. And it's very good for moving while you're sitting. So I'm going to try to pull this pin out with one hand. It's a little tricky. And depress the needle into it for the inflatables. Turn on the air pump to, let's try filling it with 3. 5. Let's try that a little later. It may need it, but let's go with 3 first. And just start out without any big, explosions. Okay, yeah, 3 did it. That's good. It's nice and firm, and have to pull out quickly with one hand and get I'll probably let more air out here than, yeah, there we go. But see, 3 did it. I think I let out more air than I should have. But anyway, yeah, that's really handy to have this thing around the house. This is going to help a lot. So let's go to our poor little hose cart, which has developed quite a limp without one of these air compressors. So the tires are a little cracked, so let's start at a lower pressure and have it auto inflate to that. So yeah, 26 pounds. And it's good. I can feel like it's way more inflated. I think this is going to roll a lot better because ideally tires should be round, right? This one was more of a flatter model. So let's do the rest of them. So we're doing all 4 of these, and I think we're trying this one at 30 psi. So let's just take off the safety cap, install the compressor hose, lock it in place, and let's fill her and let this wonderful little machine auto inflate and stop at the right place. And it is very quick. We are speeding it up for your convenience, but there, stops at 30, and we've got ourselves a firm, round tire, which is a good thing. Now this is our dolly. We fired up the compressor and aired up our dolly, and now it'll move boxes, which is good, because one of my friends may need one soon. And now let's try a tire. Now, sadly, what happened with our tire is we just had our auto inspection sticker renewed. So when we got it inspected, they did all this stuff for us. But we'll just take this safety cap off of the valve stem of the tire, and we'll just go ahead and hook it up and show you how it's done. Really doesn't need any air at all. But let's unscrew this. And ladies and gentlemen should be able to air up their own tires, and it saves us from the hassle of having to go to the gas station every time and do it and pay a quarter or whatever they're doing now. So now let's go ahead and let's unscrew the spare tire, because this one I know is sadly lacking air. We need to get this one up to 60 psi so that the spare is ready for use if in the event that we had a flat. So let's get this little donut out and preset our air compressor to 60 pounds per square inch. And so we've preset it to 60 on the nose. Let's connect the hose. Oh look, it's at 20.5 pounds psi, so yeah, we need a lot more air in that. Let's start it filling. So now we sped this up for you, but it took us about 4 minutes to fill a Hyundai Accent tire fully to 60 pounds psi. And it did a good job. You notice that the battery life is still really good, and this thing does have a 4000 mAh lithium battery. So here we're at 47 pounds per square inch, and we're just going to keep going. 50. We're climbing on up to 60, and as soon as it gets there, the preset's going to kick in. And here we go, and it's going to stop on its own, and we're done. Now, this is very, very hot right here. This is hot enough that if I kept holding it, it would burn my fingers. So that gets hot. The rest of the unit itself actually, is just a little bit warm. That's pretty warm, and this is not that hot. This is just warm. This would easily fill all 3 tires on one charge. Now, every car needs at least one of these for safety. This is a great feature. It's going to charge your phone, act as a power bank, and you don't have to go to the gas station. So here it is, and it comes on, and look at that. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.